Lambeau Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12th band, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Falcons offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Snowed under by the defense. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Stewart. And the Falcons will keep this drive going. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He wants to throw, trying to get to him. And that ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Line getting set on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw, it's Reed. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick handoff. Turns it on at midfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Muhammad.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They want to run it left here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Hard running there. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Looking for space. It's Owens. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. It's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Reed. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 45, on its way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets him down to the 37.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible second, getting it out to his running back, and man, that running back had a convoy out ahead of him.
Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 4 over Marshall. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. New set of downs after that completion. With the catch, it's Tillman. Smashes through the tackle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They move the tight end all over. Give to the single back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for room. It's Patterson. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Runs through the tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Johnson. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Tackled after picking up the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Trying to find his man on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. He's looking to throw it. Firing toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover. And they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Clock winding towards zero. They'll get one more snap off. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Looking for the edge on the jet sweep. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Tillman. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that From the gun, he'll try to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Let's see what they've got on second down. They want to just keep throwing it. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That receiver wore that one. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Ready to fire from the pistol. Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 40. Oh, look out on the right. Past the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Couldn't make the play last time, now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Aggies are rolling down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions. When you go to an A&M game, these fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. To the air, it's Reed. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Fights off the defender. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Going up top on first down. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. From the gun, running back on the move. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Good timing on the quick out. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Tillman. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Garcia. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Setting up the screen. Nice move to stay on his feet. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Gets open down the middle. No chance to run, but still a good game. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. It's a draw. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, BG.
And what an unbelievable job protecting the quarterback. He's got so much time to go through his progressions. And when you're a receiver, you got to understand that first route might not be open. Now, I got to adjust. He adjusts really well. He finds the receiver for the big play, and they get 6 points for him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Floating away. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And how about the big nose tackle? The guy who's right in the middle of the defense, the hardest spot to get a sack because you got the center in front of you, you got the guards right next to you, not a lot of space. Just uses the power, gets through, and gets the big sack.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got him this time. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wide out in motion. Handoff to the single back. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. The Falcons get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They'll leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They'll run the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the ground with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The quarterback takes a knee. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bowling Green. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Back to pass, it's Reed. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's open on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to pass on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Coming after it. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes the grab, and he's got the 1st. And he's finally ushered out of bounds, but not before. He makes a good gain. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
The freshman just a little too much on that one. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.